And I want to talk with you guys today about bullying, right? There's a lot of kids who are being bullied today. And I'm going to tell you guys, never judge a person because you don't know what they've went through in their life. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. When I was young, I remember transferring from Tompkins High School to Windsor Forest. And I tell anybody this. If you're moving and you have young kids and you're transferring them to another school, when you're a teenager, you have something called puberty. Everybody know what puberty is, right? Puberty is, you get young and excited, and sometimes, your complexion may change because you're young. It's a different stage you're going through in life. Well, when I transferred from Tompkins to Windsor Forest, my face blew up. I was in puberty. I was going to a new school. I was nervous. And my complexion just disintegrated. It was horrible. I had bumps and healed. I still have the scars today. So I'm at this new school, and my complexion has changed, and I'm struggling every day. I got people looking at me like I'm a monster. People laughing when I'm walking in the hallways. I had several bullies, not one, several, that will talk about me. I remember coming home on the school bus, this one guy, he would talk about me from the school, and we went to Windsor Forest. We went almost, I don't know how many miles away, but it's almost like a 25, 30-minute trip from the high school to my home. He would talk about me from the time we left school to the time we got to my house. And as a kid, it was so rough because I didn't have anybody to defend me. It was just me. I was trying to make friends at the time, but really people were, standoffish because they didn't know me, I eventually made friends, but that time when I was going through that, as a kid, I went through a really tough time of depression. And I almost took myself out. I tried to take myself out. I remember walking the halls of Windsor Forest. When the bell would ring to go to the next class, I would put my hood over my head and walk through the halls because I didn't want anybody to see me. My complexion was so bad that the principal, Mrs. Shea, never forget it. Mrs. Shea came, called me to the office. I thought I was in trouble. Mrs. Shea pulled me in the office and sat me down and told me that she wanted to help me. And I said, help me do what? She gave me a number to a dermatologist. That's how bad it was. Dr. Yeckley is the number she gave me. So I gave the number to my mom. She called Dr. Yeckley, made an appointment, and he gave me a prescription. And this was during the end of my freshman year. Now, at this point, I'm failing in school because I'm not doing my work. Schoolwork is the last thing in my mind. I'm just trying not to lose it, trying not to be talked about. See, people don't understand. If you've never been bullied before, you don't understand the shame that you go through. It's the shame somebody's talking about you, laughing, it's the shame. You feel less than. If you've never experienced that, think about that. The shame. Fast forward, the Accutane prescription that the doctor gave me, it worked. I came back the year after that, and I was a little bit better, but you can still see scars on my face of the time that it was. And I made this post specifically for kids who are going through. There's so many kids who didn't make it. They took their lives. I was lucky. I took some pills. Pills didn't have an effect. I don't even remember what kind of pills they were back then. But I tried. But God had other plans. But there's so many kids who didn't make it. Bullying is so depressing, man. Can you imagine, as an adult, we go through these bouts of depression sometimes. Imagine going through it as a kid when you think you ain't got nobody. Only person I had, who I thought I had, I know I had more people, but when your life is shrinking, the only person I saw was my grandmother. People don't understand what bullying does to a person. I want to say to anybody, any kid, any teenager, any adult, if you are going through any kind of bullying, just hold on. Hold on. I know this is really easy to say, but hold on. God got something for you.